Hi, my name is Dr. Arjun Khalsa, and today I'll be teaching you how to make millet. Millet is a grain that's actually what we call very alkaline. Foods that we eat are either acid or alkaline, and in our bodies we want to constantly try to create an environment of alkalinity. Diseases and sicknesses grow in acidic environments, so everything we want to try to eat 80 to 90% as much as we can alkaline. So millet is one of the grains that I like to use. I tend to cook between rice, millet, and quinoa. Millet has a nutty aromatic texture, flavor, scent when you're cooking it, and it's very versatile. You can actually sweeten it if you'd like to too. Some people will make it for breakfast, or you can make it for lunch or dinner. And with millet, as with rice and with quinoa that I'll be also talking about, you can make it really simple by just adding olive oil, salt, and then your vegetables. You can steam vegetables, you can roast vegetables, or some kind of a protein. You can do beans. We're vegetarians, so we eat tofu with it. Or if you do eat chicken or fish, you can add that with it. It's very versatile. And then you can add different things like nuts or berries and different kinds of spinach, herbs to make it a little more fancy. And now I'll demonstrate how to cook millet. So millet now is a 3-to-1 ratio. You have 1 cup of millet to 3 cups of water, or whatever that is. If you do half a cup of millet, you do 1.5 cups water. So for you all, just to make it simple, I'm doing 1 cup millet, 3 cups water. And again, I've already got it measured out. I'm going to put it into my pot, and then we'll be rinsing the millet. So again, we want to get any residue or any kind of dirt that's off the millet and clean that before we cook it. So again, in making millet, I've already rinsed it and I'm running it through here to make sure I catch all the millet as I'm pouring it out. And the water's a little murky, so I'll do that 3 times. And I just move it around with my hand just to get all the dirt and residue off here. So if you can see, the water's still a little murky, so I'm going to run it through colander. And one more time. So swish it around so the water's nice and clear this time. And running it through here last time. Once that's done, I'll put my 3 cups of water into my millet and we'll put it on the burner. So I'm adding my 3 cups of water to my 1 cup of millet. I'm turning the burner on high. Cooking millet is a little different than cooking quinoa and rice. Once the water starts boiling, then I'll turn it down to low, I'll put a top on it, and then we'll cook it for about 25 minutes. So this one takes a little bit longer to cook, so it's something you want to plan for a little bit more. With the rice and the quinoa, you can make it pretty quickly because the preparation's quick, and then the cooking time is quick as well. When the water's boiling with the millet, then you'll know it's done. You can turn it down to low, cover it, and then let it sit. Set the timer for about 25 minutes. The millet should be nice and soft, and you don't want it to get too dry. So knowing that there's water at the top will make sure it doesn't dry out too quickly. Once the millet is cooked, it should be nice and fluffy like this, and it should be nice and moist. If it's dry, it's probably not going to taste very good to you, but you want it nice and fluffy and moist. So millet is very versatile. You can add ghee, you can add olive oil, you can put Bragg's liquid amino acids on it, umeboshi plum vinegar. You can also, if you want to, bake it. You could add sauteed garlic, onions, you can add herbs to it and put it on a sheet, like on a 9x13 baking pan, and actually bake it a little bit so that it becomes like a polenta consistency. So that's really good as well. You can also add, we like to do, our favorite thing is steamed vegetables, baked tofu, put that over the millet and eat it. My daughter loves millet actually. We actually just put garlic, salt, a little bit of butter, and she'll actually eat it by itself. So have fun and enjoy it. Just explore. I'm sure there's lots of recipes on the internet. At another time I'll make some more recipes and do another cooking class on that. But look around on the internet, you'll find lots of recipes for it. So have fun.